Well, all right. We'd like to welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, Grenada. We have it in abundance. We're talking about the sand, the sea, and the sun. Whether you're talking about Trinidad and Tobago, Carrico, PD, Martinique, St. Vincent, well, they have a little problem now, but in normal times, St. Lucia, the Caribbean, we are a beautiful place. If you're a visitor or if you're somebody who's watching outside of the Caribbean, we want to welcome you here. You would view some of the top stories that's happening here in Grenada primarily, and we're going to tell you other things that's happening outside of the country, that is St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Trinidad and Tobago, etc. All right, so we want to welcome the first-time viewers, those of you who have never been to or seen a Mikey Live program. Thank you for joining us today. And those of you who are always here, we call you the usual suspects. Well, hello to you as well. In tonight's headline, commendable performance from Cruickshank at para swimming debut. We'll talk about that. And Grenada secures a seat at Unicef. We'll talk about that too. And local bakery reports a stolen vehicle. And the School of Hospitality launched here in Grenada. And the best part, it's free. Now, we'll also tell you, PM, the Prime Minister, he doesn't see a problem in businesses making vaccination mandatory. We'll talk about that. And new data reassuring for COVID-19 vaccination in pregnancy. We'll talk about that. And a vessel that was bound for St. Vincent and the Grenadines carrying relief supplies sunk on the weekend. We'll talk about that and more when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Coach Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, all right, Real Value, IGA Supermarket as well. We want to say thank you to you guys for making the headlines possible as well. All right, and to all the other sponsors who support this program, we would like to say thank you. We're taking our first break and we'll be back shortly. For those of you who have not yet done so, we ask that you please go ahead and share the program so that other people get to know that we are live. We will be back.
The Small Business Development Fund is committed to providing support for your small business in these challenging times. We've upgraded our loan resources to ensure that your small business continues to thrive. Get business loans up to $40,000 with an unsecured limit of $10,000. Small businesses in agriculture, tourism, fisheries, and agro-processing will receive our unbeatable reduced interest rate of 3%. Get financial assistance for your small business today. Contact us at 459-0773 or via email at info.sbdf@gmail.com. The Small Business Development Fund, a program from the Government of Grenada supporting small business development.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns. giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Safe, effective COVID-19 vaccines will offer protection against the virus, helping to prevent death and serious illness. But how do they actually work? Like other vaccines, such as the flu shot, COVID-19 vaccines will be given with a needle. This triggers an immune response in the body, which is the body's natural way of defending itself. The vaccine will strengthen your immune system by training it to recognise and fight against the virus that causes COVID-19. Vaccines may contain either killed or weakened versions of the virus that causes the disease, or a small part of the virus, such as a protein. There is no risk that you will get the disease from a vaccine. When your immune system recognises this virus or parts of it in the vaccine as being foreign, it responds by creating memory cells and antibodies that will protect you against future infection or disease. As a result, you'll be less likely to have severe COVID-19 symptoms after a vaccination.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NOWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Yes, I. So again, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to tonight's program. And folks, if you have not yet done so, we'd like to please encourage you to please go ahead and share the program. I'm just making sure to share the business, go ahead and share the program so that your friends, your family, and everyone else will know that the program is live. So let's get into what's making the news for tonight. So the first thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, is that fogging sessions, boy, is currently ongoing. All right, the Vector Control Division of the Ministry of Health, they say that they would like to, they will be conducting fogging operations on the following days in some of the areas. All right, they say that in the following areas, in an effort, to reduce the incidence of dengue fever that is currently on the rise. All right, so I know that people are busy right now with the whole COVID-19 and so on, but dengue is silently creating a problem for countries. And of course, Grenada doesn't want to be in that bracket. And so they are saying that they're going around and they're conducting their fogging operations, right? They say that this phase of fogging operation would target areas of suspected and confirmed dengue cases, and this operation would complement the entomological surveillance of the Aedes aegypti that is being carried out. All right, now the areas are as follows. Thursday, that is tomorrow, God's willing, they'll be at True Blue and the environs from 4 p.m. and then on Friday they will be at Dusty Highway and the environs from 4 p.m. likewise. So they say that, persons open up your windows and things like that so that the fog can go through. And people with respiratory problems and so on, please be guided accordingly. Now, the other night, boy, we told you about Cruickshank, that she was going out there and she was going to be, expected to, raise she family knows, and by extension, Grenada. Now, they are saying she has successfully competed in 3 days of competition at the Para World Swimming Series in Louisville, Texas, from the 15th of April to the 17th of April. Prior to the commencement of these games, she received her official para swimming classification of S9 in the freestyle, backstroke, and the butterfly SM9 in the individual medley, and S8 in the breaststroke. Now that Nye holds the official classification of a para swimmer, it will open opportunities, they say, for further competition. They say she's doing good. She's doing good. Now, while this was Nye's first time competing in the para swimming event, it was also an opportunity for her to potentially make the qualifying standard for the Paralympics later this year in Tokyo. Now, Nye competed in the 100-meter breaststroke, 50-meter freestyle, and 200-meter IM. Now, while she did not make the qualifying time in either of the listed events, she performed very well and was closest to obtaining the required time for the 100-meter breaststroke. Give her a round of applause on the pennies. Give her a round of applause on the pennies. You know what I mean? Now, Grenada is afforded one wild card for participation in the Paralympic Games. Therefore, it is yet to be determined if Nye will still have an opportunity to make her debut at the Paralympics in August of 2021. Now, Nye returns to Grenada on April 24th. Well, she was supposed to come back today, actually, Today's the 21st? Or tomorrow? Yeah, today's the 24th, so today. And they say that she will continue her training in preparation for further competitions and possibly attending the 2020 Paralympic Games in Tokyo. I'll give her a round of applause for me, please, no dog. You understand? Good. Nye, all the best. You hear me, Papa? Good. We're moving on. So the next thing we're talking about right now, reports are that Grenada has been elected to the executive board of the United Nations Children's Fund, the Unicef. On April 20th, 2021, at the United Nations headquarters in New York, the United Nations Economic and Social Council elected Grenada by acclamation for the 3-year term 2022 to 2024. Grenada is said to have secured the only seat available to the Latin American and the Caribbean group, and joins 13 other countries elected to serve on the executive board beginning of January 1st, 2022. Now, the executive board is the governing body of UNICEF, providing intergovernmental support and oversight to the organization in accordance with the overall policy guidance of the United Nations General Assembly and the Economic and Social Council. In the Caribbean region, UNICEF works on leadership inspiring a common vision of children's rights and ensuring that every right of the child is fulfilled. Grenada brings to the board of UNICEF its experiences in programming and its ongoing approach for advocacy for every child. All right, that ain't bad. So one local bakery is reporting that one of its vehicles has been stolen. On your screen is the necessary information. You understand? The Choice Bakery Limited, they're saying that they're kindly seeking the assistance of the general public in locating this stolen van. It's a Nissan Urban van, and the registration license plate is TAF70. They say, so if you have seen this or know anything about this vehicle, you can please call 415-1811 or 415-1812. You can also call 440-6262 or 435-2109. You may also call 409-2109. Otherwise, you can contact the nearest police station. You understand? So that they could get back the vehicle. Alright? We're moving on. How are we looking for time? I'll share it. Oh, yo, listen, what going on with all the dog? Share the business now, dog. Alright. If all in all, share the program, you share the thing, the man. Share the business. Oh, yeah. So we were telling you, there was the launch of the School of Hospitality yesterday, boy. The West Indies School of Hospitality, which it is in partnership with eCornell. You understand? They will make online courses in hospitality available to Grenadians free. One thing I say. You know what I mean? So it was launched yesterday. Mr. Barry Collimo, he's one of the founding members and partners of the whole business. They say about 600 courses will be offered to Grenadians every year at no cost. You understand? I think that's beautiful. You understand? So all you open up all your antenna, keep it up to hear more about this. You understand? So the people in the hospitality sector, some of all are rusty. Yeah, I beat it. So all could go get like a chaining and thing. They chain all you. Chain, no. Yeah, they train all you and things like that. So I could organize all the business. And I hope it doesn't stop with the hospitality sector, extend it. Anyway, let that talk there. So, well, yeah. In that same event, the Prime Minister was talking about vaccination and so on, because with the reopening of the hotel sector and other sectors, you hear that some businesses are attempting to make it mandatory for their employees. Just last night, we had Attorney Rogers focusing on the program, and he was talking about the challenge that some businesses will be facing when mandating that their employees take the job or lose their job. Prime Minister says in no uncertain terms that he don't believe in forcing people, and that's one's right to refuse to take the vaccine, but he also believes that it's also the business's right to protect their business and to set guidelines for operations.
I have taken my first vaccination and I'm getting ready for the second. So we have to move in that direction. If we don't, then it won't be business as usual. It won't be able to get back to where we want to be. So I don't see a problem. So I make the point. And I have stated the position. I don't believe going to Parliament and passing an act to force people to do something to save their own lives make a lot of sense. You go to Parliament, you pass. We have a lot of acts, laws in Parliament that people don't even obey. And we ain't able to do anything about it. That's a fact. So just passing laws and mandating things is not the way to go. Education, moral suasion, and things are necessary. But I do make the qualification because some people misinterpret when I make that point. And they seem to think I'm saying that you can just go and work and nobody can tell you must vaccinate. If I have a business and vaccination is the key to protecting my business, I have a right to determine who comes in there vaccinated. That's my right. You have a right not to vaccinate, but I have a right also to protect my business. Just as simple as that. Sometimes we only think about our rights and we forget the rights of the other man, the other person. So I had to clarify my position. So St. George's University have decided all its staff must be vaccinated. You going to tell them no? You ain't doing it? And you want to keep the job? Well, my friend, I wish you luck. That's all I can say. I wish you luck. Maybe too nice, and you could afford to do all the work. But I can't tell you that. I can't tell you. So colleagues and friends, I want a word to spread. People have a right to protect their businesses and their facilities and whatever, if it's educational, tourism product, hotel, whatever they are. That is the right of the individual. But your right not to vaccinate is also sacrosanct.
All right. Well, I don't know what the word sacrosanct mean, but okay. So yes. So that's the Prime Minister's position. So he's saying that he thinks that people misunderstood what he said when he was saying that, hey, you know, he don't support forcing people to take the vaccine and then kind of business. But anyway, ting. All right. So, Olia, I ain't coming for that. Do you believe or do you support mandatory vaccination? You can leave your answer down on the poll section on the on your screen. All right, and let's get your feedback on this. Olia, we are moving on. Olia, they say one of the largest reports of COVID-19 vaccination in pregnancy bolsters evidence that it is safe, although the authors say more comprehensive research is needed. The preliminary results are based on reports from over 35,000 US women who received either the Moderna or Pfizer shots while pregnant. Their rates of miscarriage, premature births, and other complications were comparable to those observed in published reports on pregnant women before the pandemic. We think we posted something on that on our page, so you can go. Yes, in fact, it is there. You can go check it out. All right. Olia. So the next thing that we have to tell Olia about, boy, a vessel with St. Lucians on board, and that was bound for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, carrying relief supplies, sunk on the weekend.
A package of foodstuff and basic necessities was supposed to be the kind gesture from the Goodwill Fishermen's Cooperative to their counterparts in volcano-stricken St. Vincent. Following customs clearance, the goods were placed on a boat bound for St. Vincent on Saturday morning. But the mission did not go according to plan. About 6 nautical miles southwest of St. Vincent, the boat ran into difficulty and sank. Kejiana Tusa Shalri, the operations manager of Goodwill's Fishermen's Cooperative, received the disturbing news of the mishap at sea.
And about 10 a.m. I received a call to say that the vessel had sunk. Thankfully, the 3 lives on the vessel were not harmed. They were able to, they started swimming to shore, and then a vessel picked them up and brought them in. So basically what was lost is the supplies that they were bringing up to St. Vincent. That was lost. The vessel was completely submerged. But thankfully, like I said, their lives were not, they physically they were okay, not emotionally, but physically.
The men were rescued and taken to St. Lucia, sad and shaken, but physically unharmed.
With the help of the Coast Guard, we were able to get them back to St. Vincent on Saturday evening. I have since spoken to them. Up to today, I have been in conversation with them, and they are getting there emotionally.
Some of the items on the boat that went under were later retrieved from the sea.
On Saturday, although some vessels, at least 2 vessels, went back out to try to see what they could have salvaged, they were not able to get anything on Saturday. But as of today, the Coast Guard, because they continue to do surveillance over the weekend, were able to get some of the items. I can't now quantify how much, but whatever they received was sent across to St. Vincent. And so the president of the St. Vincent National Fisherfolk Association, who was a member of that crew on Saturday, they've received the items in St. Vincent as of today.
The fishing fraternities of St. Vincent and St. Lucia, particularly Vieux-Fort, are closely connected, cooperating with each other on a number of fronts. Now, in their greatest time of need, the fishermen of Vieux-Fort are demonstrating the warmth of their friendship in a most tangible way. Stanley Lucian for the HTS News Force.
Thank you very much, Stanley. And so, you know, yesterday we were telling you about the gentleman who went up into the summit of the La Soufrière volcano while it was erupting and started doing videos and stuff like that. And then the authorities there got upset, and there was a court ordering him to refrain from entering into the summit of the volcano or even going up the volcano itself. We got information that he was detained. Well, let me remind you. Let me show what he was doing. So this is what he was doing, all right? And you can see it was in a state of eruption. It's not violently, but erupting anyway. And so there was an order to cease from going up there. We do not know exactly what happened, but earlier yesterday into, well, the evening time, he was picked up by the authorities there. Why? I don't know, but he was detained by police.
I was there, they came, Black Squad, yeah. All around the house, police jumped off. I wasn't home at the time. Let me do it over, yeah? I wasn't home at the time. My sister came out the road and said, no, the police force come. One the police, the SSC police, he's done and said, come. I went.
SSC or Black Squad?
Some in the green, some in the black. The man and them with the gun in the black and the lady there in the green army thing like army suit. So she talked to me. I know she because she come here. She say, David is home. When last she talked to him, I tell her. I say he ain't home. Well tell him the police want to see. I say home. She go down, she didn't believe, she come back up, she say, well come go down with me now and let me see that he isn't in your house. She don't have no things to come in my house. But for peace, me say, okay, let we go. Let she to the house. Next thing, a police was in my kitchen with gun. One was by the door with gun, and them who been outside.
Alpha hiker. Alpha hiker who alright, go ahead, talk a story.
Yes, and okay, that finished. Monday morning, they came back again. The same thing. Me say, okay, me stand up by the door. Me say, you have a search warrant. She take out a piece of paper and sign it up. Which me not stupid, me know that not search warrant. They just sign up the paper because they want to come. She come in again. She go in the room. He's not there. Under my bed, he's not there. The police them fence around my place again as usual. And one in front of me. Wake up on all of that. He didn't kill. He didn't steal. We call for all of that. They want to kill me, they want to give me heart attack and kill me for nothing at all.
For nothing.
Just to like go up in the red zone.
But then even if you man go up and suffer,
exactly.
suppose it's camera tricks we use and do all of that.
Exactly.
Anybody know how to suffer stuff?
At one time, he put up a picture. That picture they've been there for a long time now.
Yeah.
You hear everybody say that time he the funny bed lying down. Everybody on Facebook I say, oh he they suffering, he they suffering. That time the picture they done the long time out, he they home. He they home and them a say that he they suffering. Me can't understand. Me just can't understand.
Alright.
So that was one of the associates, it seemed, doing a little interview right there. And here you have him in police custody. Well, let's see how you phone, but I'm checking hits on his YouTube videos. You know what I mean? He's in police custody. That was yesterday. You know, at least your phone and then like a pink pants and then any hand. Let me see what you are there, Papa. Alright, a rapper? Alright, no problem. It's a paper, maybe a receipt for something. Anyway, so yes, so that was it right there. And so, well, we continue to monitor this, but yes, I don't know. Yeah, that's strange because, as they are saying, you know, you could create, they would have to have the evidence, solid evidence that, hey, he was actually in the mountains, because like the lady is saying, who tell you it's not camera tricks, as they say? How do you know that it's not, he didn't superimpose himself in the footage to look like he was there, you know? So that one is that's rather interesting, Anyway, let me leave that dog there. What we want to do, we see that we are running out of time, so let me just tell you, Barbados has slammed the United States Department's Level 4 advisory on the country there. The issuance yesterday of a level 4 travel advisory on Barbados by the United States Department of State doesn't seem to be going down well at all with the Barbados government. And the Barbadian government said that they condemn the move. Now, a note from the country's Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade says Barbados condemns any travel advisory which absent of publicly verifiable data, advocates for the prohibition of travel to Barbados on the suggestion that such is inherently dangerous for international travelers. It went further to indicate that while cognizant of the Department of State's consular responsibilities to American citizens and residents overseas, Barbados does not accept that its national conditions merit the assignment of a level 4 advisory, customarily reserved for states in the midst of destabilizing conflict or in which American travelers have been targeted for harm. So they're saying that, hey, y'all going way too far with this. Yes, we have a little COVID situation, but it really doesn't warrant, the current situation there currently doesn't warrant that sort of advisory against the country. All right, so they say no goes well. Yeah, listen, that what telling all you. We had to stop making these people and them feel, you know, like, yeah, son, we must start to reciprocate them kind of thing that, you understand? Let's come together as a region and say, do we put them head in one? All people who want to treat us like, you know, in kind of second class way and thing, they have more debts. They have more debts, less control of the COVID-19 situation, XYZ, but still want to put out advisory and like a country like us who managing. We alright, we're doing okay. I mean, we ain't perfect, but we're doing alright, better than them. But it's still good. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? I hope all are taking note. Take note. Listen. Anyway, when you are getting politics, when you are getting government, and my time reach, you understand, to be one of them heads in the Caribbean, in the region, place mash up. Place mash up, I'm telling all you. Listen, for you to be able to come to Grenada or Trinidad or Barbados, something like that. Listen, I want signature from all the grandmother, from all the great grandmother. I want to see all the tax information. You know what I mean? I want to see how all the plan and sustaining all the stuff when all come here. In fact, I want that insurance policy for you and every one of your family member who come in the country. Listen, I'm telling you all, I'm making it real tough. That of which is hard to obtain is desired. So we're making all the see that it ain't so easy to come here and enjoy with Sansi and son and thing like that. We want to make all the see that we value, we place. You understand? So when all come here, it's a pleasure. You understand? Yeah. It's a luxury, in fact. It's a luxury, not even a pleasure. Pleasure comes naturally. It's a luxury to be accepted as a tourist in our country. You understand? And when our people apply to come all day, come by all have to be fast. Yes. From Grenada, yes. Visa issued. You understand? Yeah, I mean, this is 2021. But yet, you have small country like us being treated in them kind of way by them big countries who have nothing to please us. You know, listen, look at our living condition here. You understand? Look at our situation here. And look at it over there. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? And then we're still making them people treat us like, you know what I mean? Like they have things better than we. They don't have nothing better than us. Let people who living over there tell all you what we're talking about. They are nothing better than us. But we're behaving like we need to go, you know what I mean? Where it snows. You know what I mean? No. Let them die to come here. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's leave that talk. You understand what I'm talking about? You understand what I'm talking about, right? No, I'm telling all the boy. I think our leaders are failing us. Because we're making them people feel like they are better than us. They're not. So let me stop just running and dropping to their feet. You understand? Show them people, you know what? Okay. You want to play all the place? Okay, cool. We don't come in. We don't know what we want. I don't know what we want there. You understand? Okay. Anybody who's from these countries and they want to come to our country, visa. Visa requirement. Don't come and tell me nothing about tourism and all the fear this and all the fear that and all the fear that we've been managing our region in fear for too long. And what's the result of it? What's the result of the fear? Oh, they wouldn't want to spend and they food. You understand? Let's stop managing in fear. You understand? And be brave. Let's be brave. And you go see what's going on. For example, mangosteen is one of the most common mangoes that you have, right? Let somebody go and say, this mangosteen is rich in antioxidants, is rich in iron. And once people start speaking of the properties of mangosteen, you go see mangosteen flood the market. Everybody want to suck mangosteen. Because now we understand the value of mangosteen, even if it was the most common mango that nobody wants. Now that we start to talk about the properties of it, everybody want a mangosteen. Everybody want to suck a mango long. You understand? Because yes, you might throw thread in your teeth when you eat a mango long. But at the end of the day, when people start to tell you about the benefits of sucking a mango long, everybody want a mango long. So don't tell me mangosteen to come and nobody go want it. You have to make them want it. Sell ice to the Eskimos. You understand? Anyway, leave that talk. What I'm saying is, the weak dog. Don't make them men and them handle all so dog. I vex. A damn vex.
The Small Business Development Fund is committed to providing support for your small business in these challenging times. We've upgraded our loan resources to ensure that your small business continues to thrive. Get business loans up to $40,000 with an unsecured limit of $10,000. Small businesses in agriculture, tourism, fisheries, and agro-processing will receive our unbeatable reduced interest rate of 3%. Get financial assistance for your small business today. Contact us at 459-0773 or via email at info.sbdf@gmail.com. The Small Business Development Fund, a program from the Government of Grenada supporting small business development.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Groundbreaking ceremony for Beach House project as Grenada continues to attract high-level investment. With more in the national report. Welcome back. With the details to the news for Wednesday, April 21st, 2021, I am Sharian Noel. Grenada continues to attract significant investment in the tourism industry. The latest demonstration of the high level of investor confidence in the local economy came on Wednesday with the groundbreaking ceremony for the Beach House project. The US $20 million project is the second hotel development in Grenada by Nagim Swari, the owner of Silver Sands Grenada. Construction will begin in June this year, with completion anticipated within 18 months. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell has welcomed this latest investment in the country, which will create 200 jobs in the construction phase and up to 100 permanent jobs upon completion.
Nagib has shown when he gives his word, that is it. Many times people indicate all kinds of plans, you see all kinds of drawings, and you see nothing after that. But when Nagib says, I want to do this, it is done. So I've always tremendous confidence in whatever Nagib says he's going to do. And his love and feeling for the country has been something I feel has not been matched easily over the years that I've been involved in the leadership of the politics of the country.
The Prime Minister used the occasion to reiterate the need for vaccination as the key element in getting the economy moving again. He called on persons in the private sector to join the call for Grenadians to be vaccinated.
Not enough of our people are speaking out enough on the issue of vaccination, on the issue of protection of what we have here. Because with the beauty of the country well known and well articulated by Nagib and others interested in the country's development, the beauty of the people, the beauty of the country, added to that with all the positive we're getting from the fact that our infection rate is very low. All these are attraction for the country's success. And therefore we can't, how do we maintain that perception and expand it in terms of real development? Not enough of the private sector is speaking. How can the private sector, who has enormous role to play and has serious investment in the success of business activity, appear to be so silent on this matter?
The current beach house facility has 30 rooms and the investor has declared his intention to expand, doubling the amount of rooms to 60. Tourism Minister Honorable Clarice Smothers-Kerwin welcomes the addition to Grenada's room stock, providing figures that illustrate a great disparity between the number of hotel rooms in Grenada and other Caribbean countries.
The need for room stock is very obvious. We need that as a leverage to bring more flights into Grenada, to bring more variety of flights into Grenada, to bring people on those flights. Airlines will not fly if they're not full, and we don't want to see. During the COVID, we've had flights coming in with a few people, but we hope that this will soon be a thing of the past, and we'll see full flights coming into Grenada. High demand, direct flights from whichever destination, rather than having to share because we cannot attract more. And room stock is a major issue.
Mr. Swarry also disclosed plans for other developments that will further add to Grenada's room stock, including a second Silver Sands at Mount Cinnamon and 2 hotels at Port Louis. The beach house project will include an elegant Italian restaurant, spa and gym services, and water sports.
We have plans now for a second Silver Sands on Mount Cinnamon. The designs are in process now. We also have plans for the Riviera, but this one should be a 4-star hotel because we don't want to be classified as only providing for the rich, as I said. Even this one will be a bit cheaper. And we have big plans for Port Louis. And Port Louis, we are now discussing with the partners of Camper, and I mean, most of you, even the PM doesn't know that, so I'm telling him now. We're discussing with the Camper and Nichols and the Chinese to do something together to promote the Port Louis area. So we're putting some assets together, and we have our own plans if they don't come through. So to promote that area as a new entertainment spot, plus add 2 hotels also there, including the hotel which was on the top, and we'll name it the same thing because of the Marlon Brando movie, so we want to keep the legacy. If we do all that, then we've added like 500 rooms to Grenada. From the current 1,000, it's a 50% upside, so...
Moving along, the government of Grenada is looking at the Grand Bras estate as one of the areas that will be used to increase food production in the wake of the disruption of the agriculture sector in St. Vincent by the La Soufrière volcano. St. Vincent, which is best known for root crop production, has traditionally been a major supplier of agricultural products and livestock to a number of Caribbean countries. In this regard, the government of Grenada is mobilizing support for its CARICOM sister nation, both in the short term and long term, and understanding the impact of the natural disaster. Grenada will be playing its part with a number of initiatives on the table. During the government's weekly post-cabinet press briefing on Wednesday, Minister for Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, Honorable Peter David, explained some of the mechanisms that he says will boost agriculture production from Grenada's end.
We have already looked at several government estates. We are focusing on one of these estates. The Grenada estate is currently now under review. In fact, a team went out to the estate on Monday morning. We've looked at the estate. We've determined how we will proceed to production. The first thing we must do is decide what we are going to produce. We have to ensure that we just don't go wildly. I mean, some people would want us to start immediately and just start doing. That is understandable. But we have to first decide what the market will want, because you can be producing X, but the market demands Y. So we have to first make a determination, and we are going to do that in collaboration with the farmers and in collaboration with the Marketing and National Import Board. They know what the products are required in Grenada. They also know what is required in Trinidad, what is required in St. Vincent. They have been outside there for quite a number of years, so they will help us in that regard. Once we determine what products we are going to produce, we are going to do two things. One, the government, the ministry itself, will be seeking to get Grenada Estate under production. We've already indicated to the cabinet that we will be coming to them with a proposal within the next 2 weeks, within the next week, sorry, we told them a week ago, within the next week, as to the process of getting Grenada up and running. And what products we're going to produce and how we are going to be doing that production.
Minister David says they are also looking at the Bellevue Estate as an area where production can be increased.
There's one government estate, the Bellevue Estate, which is currently commercialized. So there is a person who is managing it. The company is based in Trinidad. We are going to be talking with them to discuss how we work with them to increase production on Bellevue. But with respect to the other estates, the Grenada, the Mount Rule, we currently have somebody who manages the estate. We are going to work closely with our agronomy division based in Maribor, St. Andrews, and they are going to be coming together, the agronomy division along with the manager, and to assign a senior agronomist to the estate to ensure that production is enhanced. I believe we can make it work. I know there have been several attempts over the years and there have been some difficulties, but the structure is going to remain under the ownership of the government. But there's also a proposal to allow certain private entrepreneurs through the Youth in Agriculture program and through the other mechanisms to partner with the private sector to get investments. I have said, and I repeat here, maybe some persons won't agree with me, but I do believe our private sector needs to invest more in agriculture.
Mr. David is also calling on the private sector to invest in the agriculture sector. Government has already committed $1 million in support to St. Vincent and the Grenadines to deal with the impact of the explosive eruptions of the La Soufre volcano, which erupted April 9th for the first time in 42 years. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Hey, are you gonna wear your mask today? You see everywhere you go. There are rules you got to follow, so don't you say COVID-19 will delay. Take the opportunity to save your community. Don't be that guy, put a mask on your face if you're heading outside. It's your life, my life, more lives we'll be taking if we don't try. If you feel any symptoms, call the hotline. Stay inside until you feel fine. 6 feet away every day. Keep COVID-19 far from away. Keep Grenada safe. Be COVID-19 smart.
Over 500 cases of water, non-perishable items and other personal effects were donated to the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force on Wednesday. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard arrived in Grenada on Wednesday morning to collect the items. Corporal Kaduna Douglas McLean, who is attached to the Community Relations Department, told the GIS that this is part of the RGPF's commitment and humanitarian efforts.
Today we have the St. Vincent Coast Guard. They are here to collect a quantity of supplies. Over 500 cases of bottled water was collected. These were contributed by members of the RGPF, We also have non-perishable food items and other personal effects that were gathered, that were contributed by members of the police force to assist our brothers and sisters in St. Vincent. The support and the response from members of the RGPF was quite tremendous. It is overwhelming to see that members understand the plight of our colleagues and our fellow men in St. Vincent, and they have heeded to the call to assist, and they have done so generously from their own personal.
Lieutenant of the St. Vincent and Grenadines Coast Guard, Enos Hamlet, says the contribution will help especially at a time where there is a shortage of water supply on the island.
We are here today as part of the humanitarian effort that is put on by our colleagues here in Grenada to assist us with the natural disaster that we are facing right now in St. Vincent and the Grenadines with the eruption of our volcano, the La Soufrière. So as of now, water is critically important to us because most of the reservoirs have been covered with ash, and there have been a shortage of water supply for the past couple of days. So we are very much grateful for the assistance given to us here with this water supply. It would definitely go a long way for the folks in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And finally in the news, the Division of Youth Development has partnered with the Grenada Football Association to execute a football program for young people. June Paul, the Assistant Communications Officer in the ministry, has a report.
On Monday, a memorandum of understanding was signed between the Division of Youth Development and the Grenada Football Association on the initiative of the Elite Football Program. The Elite Development Program, a brainchild of the Grenada Football Association, is an initiative geared towards providing opportunities for the holistic development of young people in the sporting area of football. The Division of Youth Development through the new Imani program has joined forces with the GFA in order to execute its mandate to promote youth development sporting activities and in ensuring that the program is successfully implemented to achieve the desired objectives. Permanent Secretary at the Division of Youth Development, Kim Frederick, spoke of the expectations of the program. Frederick says once implemented successfully, the young people can develop professionally and represent Grenada at the highest level.
This partnership, we expect that, it will be implemented successfully. It is a 2-year initiative, and at the end of the day, as I said, in the long run, we hope that the young people will benefit tremendously from this initiative.
Acting General Secretary at GFA, Alvin Clouden, says this partnership allows for the execution of the Elite program, the enhancement of players, and the game of football.
This will certainly enhance the quality and standard of play among the local players. This project has been in the development for the last 12 months or so. Most of the persons in this project have already done one part of the program, and we now move to the execution of the project. And this certainly will help the GFA in enhancing the players that we have.
Crystal Julian, an Imani trainee, spoke of the training and the opportunity provided through the Elite program.
We basically train from 11 to 12:30 daily. On Fridays, we have an insight session where we discuss our goals and aspirations. Being a part of the Elite program, it has opened doors for me where I have gained an opportunity to work at the Grenada Football Association in the commercial department.
40 participants from the new Imani program are currently engaged in training under the Elite program. The 2-year program will provide for the holistic development of the youth in their quest to become professional footballers. Reporting for the Division of Youth Development, I am June Paul.
Thank you, June. Now for a recap of the top story. Groundbreaking ceremony for Beach House project as Grenada continues to attract high-level investment. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sharian Noel, thanking you for viewing.
All right, thank you guys. And of course, let's take a look at the weather. Mostly fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times with light isolated showers tonight expected. All right. Today's minimum temperature is expected to be around 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory remains in effect. And before we wrap up, we would like to say hello to a few people on the program. Let's see who's there. Shireen, Suzette, Nigel. Who else is there? Noreen, Trevelin, Zaka, Cynthia. Who else is there? Shireen, yes. Idim and again trouble. Celine, Kevin, Noreen, and Spice Girl. Thank you. And Zaka again. Blessings to you, okay? Cassie, blessings to you as well. And Yvonne, blessings to you. And Eunice and everyone else on the program. Oh, look, whoa, Rolanda, it's going so fast. Avril, Glenda, Ezran, Bermuda, Shum, Sherry, Angel, Kirin, Adonna, and everyone else who's there but not saying anything. Thank you for watching. May God richly bless you and your family until we have another program again tomorrow, God's willing. All right, let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No! All the best.